أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا ومولانا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Alhamdulillah, all blessings to Almighty Allah who has given us tawfiq to accomplish Salat al-Maghrib with Jama'ah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept this Salah and give us tawfiq to accomplish each and every Salah with Jama'ah, inshallah. This is a sad time, Thursday, that inshallah we are continuing our program of Tafseer al-Quran. And for those who are present today for the first time, just to remind them that the word Tafseer is an Arabic word which comes from Fassara yufassiru. Tafsir means explanation, to explain. So when you say Tafsir, normally we say Tafsir of Quran, explanation of Quran. We can ask ourselves the question why the Quran should be explained. Because the answer is that Quran, there are some ayat which are muhkam and other ayat are mutashabihat. What is the meaning of muhkam and what is the meaning of mutashabihat? Muhkam means which have a easy explanation, easy meaning, which we don't need to go into detail. For example, 1 + 1 = 2. It's logic, it's normal. But some are mutashabihat, there is something which we can't understand by itself. We have to go to tafsir, to the explanation. For this reason, I gave an example yesterday that, for example, in the Surah Fatiha, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. The meaning is, Alhamdu, all the blessings, Lillah, belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And who is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? He himself, he said, Rabbul Alameen. Allah is Rabb, and he is the Lord, Al-Alameen, the worlds. Not one world, not Alam, but Alameen. This also we may ask question. I will just give an answer afterwards. This is an ayat in the Quran where the meaning is very clear as water. As I say, 1 + 1 = 2. But there are some other ayats where the meaning is not easy to be understood by us simply by the translation. Even I said yesterday, I repeat it today. This doesn't mean if someone is an Arab, because we are non-Arab, right? But those brothers who are Arab, even though they are Arabs, but they can't understand the Quran by only the translation or because they know Arab. Why? The example is before us, how Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala, who was the second Khalifa of Islam. So he was Arab, he was Khalifa, he was the one who was very close to Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even though all these qualities in him, but it took him 2 years to learn to read Surah Al-Baqarah. Surah Baqarah, what is it? Surah Baqarah means Alif Lam Mim, Sayaqul, and a part of Tilka Rusul. But even for this, it took him 2 years. Why? Because each and every ayat when he read, for example, Alif Lam Mim, Dhalikal Kitabu La Rayba Fihi, he stopped. He went in the meaning of the ayat, and if the ayat says to do something, he did it, and if ayat says it's haram not to do, he will not do. And if he had any doubt, he should go to Rasul Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to ask question about, for example, riba. There was riba interest or this, that. So many questions he asked, and he continued in the next ayat, the reason why he took him 2 years to read Surah Al-Baqarah. So what I wanted to say in this, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, we understand very easily the meaning. But now an example of mutashabihat. For example, Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, wa aqimus salah. Wa aqimus salah, establish the salah. But the question here, what is the meaning of salah? Here now we know, because by the imam, by the muallim, or in the madrasa, every year we have learned the meaning of salah. But someone, a new Muslim, or someone who lived in a forest or on the mountain, he has no contact with any one of the Muslim. He read the Quran, for example, and say aqimus salah. And he, for example, he does not know Arabic. He goes in the translation, English, French, Urdu, any language. The translation, you say to establish salah. Yes, but what is salah? What is this? The meaning of salah? What is this? We can't understand. For this reason, we have to go to tafsir. In the tafsir, we get explanation. What is salah? And the best tafsir of Quran is by Quran itself. Al-Quran yufassiru ba'duhu ba'da. Yani the Quran itself, one ayat will give explanation of other ayat. For example, in one ayat we don't get the explanation. If we read other ayat, we will get the explanation. For example, شهر رمضان الذي for example, إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر. We have revealed it in the Laylatul Qadr. This is a ayat and translation, but we have revealed what? It. What is the it? And what is Laylatul Qadr? We don't understand. We don't know what is Laylatul Qadr. We don't know what Allah Ta'ala has revealed. For example, then other ayat will say شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن. شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن. The month of Ramadan is the one in the months in which the Quran has been revealed. So now from this ayat and that or that we mix, we get it. Inna anzalna, we have revealed it, yani the Quran. And fi laylatul qadr, and we know that Laylatul Qadr is in Ramadan, so we understand. For this reason, the Quran itself, you have, for this, when you become alim, mufassir, we have to know the Quran, hifz, from Alif Lam, Alhamdulillah, till Qul A'udhu bin Nas. We have to know the Arabic language, and we have to know what you call the tafsir. Then we become alim. Not only this, but there are other subjects also in parallel to this. So this is one example I'm given to you, that salah. Okay. Till now we have not got the meaning exact of salah. In the hadith, because the first is Quran, will explain to the Quran itself. The second is hadith, sunnah. The sunnah is the best, you can say, tafsir of the Quran. For example, what is the meaning of salah? Nabi Kareem Sallallahu said, Sallu kama ra'aytumuni usalli. Sallu, make salah, kama ra'aytumuni, as you see me, usalli, as you see me making salah. That is, you see me, I make Allahu Akbar, I read Quran, the Fatiha and all this. I make ruku and I make sujood, at-tahiyyat. So from Allahu Akbar till Assalamu Alaikum, this is salah. So where we have got the explanation? In the hadith. So without hadith, we could not understand the meaning of salah. Exactly, hajj, roza, what they call hajj. Hajj also, Rasulullah said, what is meaning hajj? So for example, someone, he doesn't have any notion of hajj. Even all the Sahaba, when Rasulullah Kareem Sallallahu told them that we are going to accomplish Hajj, the first question they asked, Ya Rasulullah, what is the meaning of Hajj? Ma ma'ana al-Hajj? So he gathered all them in Mina near Masjid al-Khayf, and he explained to them that today, 8th of Dhul Hijjah, we are staying in Mina. Tomorrow we are going to Arafah. At night we will go Muzdalifah. We will come back to Mina next day. And all the explanation has been given by the Nabi Kareem Sallallahu before Hajj. This is what we call hadith explaining Hajj. For this reason, Nabi Kareem Sallallahu say, Khudhu anni manasikakum. Yani learn from me the manasik, how to make Hajj. So this is importance of hadith. So you have first Quran by Quran, tafsir Quran, or hadith will explain Quran, or third there is ijma. Ijma of all ulama. For example, there is, we can ask our question, is cinema, bioscope haram or halal? Is whiskey halal or haram? In the Quran, there is no the word of cinema. There is no the word of whiskey. So for this, neither in the Quran, nor in the hadith, sunnah there is, but the ulama, ijma, all the ulama in the world, they get together and they give explanation from with the light of the Quran or the hadith, whatever, for example, cinema, going to cinema is halal or haram. Why? This is ijma. So we have three sources of explanation of Quran. First, Quran by Quran, or sunnah, or ijma. Okay? So now we go in the explanation, tafsir of Surah Fatiha we started yesterday. Fatiha, I said, Suratul Fatiha means surah of Al-Fatiha. The word of Fatiha means opening. Opening, and you know this is the beauty of Arabic language. I can tell you thoroughly, I'm in a masjid. I have been, alhamdulillah, in English, French, Urdu, and Arabic. But Arabic is the best language among all the languages. The reason why Allah Ta'ala has chosen Arabic to be the language of His kitab. Khairul kalam kalamullah. And the best kitab is Allah Ta'ala's kalam, yani Quran. And why he has chosen Arabic? Because the richness of the Quran of Arabic language, you can't see it in English, neither in Urdu, nor in Japanese, and so on. For this reason also Allah Ta'ala says in Surah Yusuf, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alif Lam Ra, Inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyya. We have revealed Quran Arabiyya. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ, so that you can use your mind, your logic. So Arabic language is the best language in the world. The reason why Allah Ta'ala could have chosen Hebrew of the Jews, because so many prophets, Musa alayhi salam, Ibrahim, and so many prophets were not Arabs, but they were from what you call Jerusalem. But even then Allah Ta'ala has chosen Quran, Arabic language. Okay. Now, Surah Fatiha, I said Fatiha means opening. The beauty of Arabic, you call Huruf al-Asliya. Huruf al-Asliya, the 3 radical letters. In each and every Arabic word, you have this Huruf Asliya, Fataha or Fa'ala. Fa'ala, for example, Fatiha, you have Fataha. And Fataha means open, to open. Okay? And Fatiha also, for this reason, we have the word Miftah. Why you call Miftah means Miftah? Because in the Miftah you have Fataha open, and what you call Miftah is a mean to open something. Miftah. So you get your beauty. Whereas, for example, the word key in English, it has no meaning. It has been used for this key, but the key itself, the word key, has no meaning. Whereas the word Miftah has a meaning. Exactly. The word Masjid. Why you call Masjid means Masjid? In the word Masjid, Mim, Sin, Jim, Dal, you have the Huruf Asliya, Sajada. Sin, Jim, Wada. Sajada means to make sajda. We know it, to go in prostration. And as in the salah there is qiyam, ruku, but sajda is you are nearest to Allah Ta'ala. So masjid means the place where you make sajda. You have a meaning, but mosque, the English translation of mosque, what is the meaning of mosque? No meaning. Mosque is a mosque, but we have a not definition of the word. This is the beauty of what you call Arabic language in front of English and so on. Even madrasa. Madrasa also, why you call madrasa? Because in madrasa, mim, dal, ra, wa, sin, wa, ta marbuta, you have the huruf asliya is dal, ra, wa, sin, dars. And dars means lesson. So a place where you give lesson is madrasa, we understand it. But the translation of madrasa is school or college or university. It has no meaning. Itself it has no meaning, whereas madrasa has a meaning by itself. And so on, right? So Suratul Fatiha means the surah of opening. Why it has been given this name to this surah? Because you know, when you come to the masjid, to your house, you have to go through a door. You can't come inside without it passing a door. So it's the opening. So you go to the Quran by an opening, and the Quran is Surah Fatiha is the opening of the Quran. Okay, it has a logic sense. Suratul Fatiha, you said you will read in the beginning. Suratul Fatiha Makkiyah. 7 ayat. The Surah Makkiyah, Surah Fatiha is Makkiyah. I explained yesterday, and there are 7 ayat. Before going more in the Tafseer, I give you first the literal translation so that it will be easier for you to understand the Tafseer. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim means in the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman, who is merciful, Ar-Rahim, who is very merciful. Okay. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdu. All the blessings belong to Allah, Lillah. Who is Allah? Rabbul Alameen, who is the Rabb, the Lord. Alameen is of all the worlds, not one world. I will explain in the Tafsir why so many worlds. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, I say Ar-Rahman, the merciful, Ar-Rahim, the very merciful. Maliki Yawmiddin. There are 2 ways of reading, or Maliki Yawmiddin or Maliki Yawmiddin. What is the difference? Malik means the owner. Malik of Yawmiddin, the owner of Yawmiddin, yani Qiyamah. And Maliki Yawmiddin, Malik means the king. So both meanings are suitable to Allah because Allah Ta'ala has 99 names. And in between there is Malik or Malik. So Sheikh Basit Abdul Samad in his Qiraat, I know, he should say Maliki Yawmiddin and not Malik, but Allah Ta'ala, Hadith say, Unzil al-Quran ala 7 ahruf. So Unzil al-Quran, the Quran has been revealed ala 7 ahruf in 7 dialects. You know, in Saudi Arabia, you have some Badawi, some other, even in Arab countries, the Arabs of Kuwait is not the same of in Saudi. The Arab in Saudi Arabic is not same as Misri. So all the Arab countries, they have their different, even though it is Arabic, right, but each one has its own dialect. So for this reason, Allah Ta'ala said, Unzila al-Quran, Rasulullah Kareem Sallallahu said, Unzila al-Quran ala sab'a ahruf. The Quran had been revealed in 7 dialects. So Maliki Yawmiddin or Maliki Yawmiddin or Maliki Yawmiddin is right. Maliki Yawmiddin, then Iyyaka na'budu wa Iyyaka nasta'in. The meaning Iyyaka na'budu, you only we make ibadah. Wa Iyyaka nasta'in, you only from whom we seek help. Then Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim, Ihdina, guide us, sirat al-mustaqim, towards the right path. Sirat al-ladina an'amta alayhim, the path on whom you have blessed. Ghayril maghdubi, not the one which you are angry. Walad dhalin, nor those who have been gone astray. Ameen. This is the translation. Now we go in the tafsir. Surah Fatiha has so many other names. Surah Fatiha is one of the names, Surah Fatiha. There is also Surah Fatiha is Surah Shifa. Nabi Kareem Sallallahu said the surah is so beneficial, so barakat in this surah, that if someone among you is sick, he has got fever or something else, you read Surah Al-Fatiha and you blow in a glass of water. This is sunnah. You blow in a glass of water and you give this water barakat. This is barakat because of Surah Fatiha. You give it to your ill people. Inshallah, there will be shifa. For this Surah Al-Fatiha is also Surah Al-Shifa, right? Or when you go to someone is sick in the hospital, at home you go and make ziyarah. This is also sunnah ziyarah. So you can also read Surah Fatiha and you blow directly on him. Practice. Inshallah, with yaqeen you have, Allah Ta'ala will give shifa to this one. Okay? So Surah Shifa, or even you can say Surah Fatiha's name is Ummul Kitab. Yani the mother of all the kitab, because you know the importance of mother in the family, so the importance of the Quran in front of Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And also, Surah Fatiha, someone yesterday also asked me the question, is Surah Fatiha is the first surah which has been revealed upon Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? I said no. I said then, he asked me then why Surah Fatiha has been placed before the first surah in the Quran and not the ayat which was revealed in the first. As we know, we will not go into detail, but the first ayat which was revealed upon Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was Iqra. Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq, the first ayat. The question is now here, why Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi has not been placed in the beginning, the first in the Quran, but Surah Fatiha has been placed in the beginning? The answer is from Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam himself. Some Sahaba asked him why this order of Surah Fatiha and Surah Baqarah, Ali Imran and so on. So Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says this order is mawquf. Mawquf yani Allah Ta'ala Subhanahu wa Ta'ala gave order to Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam without explanation. Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam himself, he did not get explanation, but Allah told him to do like this. So this is what we call mawquf, right? And again, the last surah in the Quran which we read, Qul a'udhu bin nas, but it is not the last one which has been revealed. As we know, the last one when Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was in Arafah for Hajjatul Wada, the ayat al-yawma akmaltu lakum dinakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'amati wa raditu lakum al-islam dina, which was the last ayat which was revealed on Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. But even though it was the last, but it has not been placed at the end of the Quran. This also we call it tawqifi or mawquf, right? So now I give you the tafsir of this ayat by ayat. Alhamdu. In the Alhamdu there is al. You Arab, you know better than me. Al-Tarif. The al-Tarif. But here not only Mufassirin, the commentators, this al is istighraq. Istighraq means all the blessings. Because al-Kitab means the book. Okay? Al-Kursi, the chair. Al-Madrasa, the madrasa. Right? But here we don't give translation alhamdu, the blessing, no, but say all the blessings. So there is al-tarif and there is al-istighraq. Istighraq means it completes all the blessings. To whom? Lillah. Have we seen Allah? No. No one has seen Allah. Lan tarani. Allah Ta'ala says, Lan tarani, no one can see me in this world. Lan tarani. Okay? But even though we have not seen Allah, but who is Allah? We may ask ourselves, who is Allah? We make ibadat of Allah, we don't. In the masjid we can see Allah? No. but we make sajda for him. Do we go to Makkah, Kaaba? Do we seek what you call Allah Ta'ala? No. Okay, there is a Kaaba. Some non-Muslims say, you say you don't adore a statue, but when you go there, you make sajda in front of one rock. So you also now are Muslim, but you are making shirk. What is the answer? Because a Christian, when he goes in front of a statue, if he makes what he makes, and we Muslim, we make sajda in front of the Kaaba. So those who see on TV, on internet, they say, what is the difference between a Muslim making sajda in front of Kaaba, which is a rock, and a non-Muslim Christian? What is the answer? The answer is that we make sajda not for the Kaaba, but in front of the Kaaba. For the Kaaba, no. For the Kaaba, we will shirk. We make sajda in front of the Kaaba. Inni wajjahtu wajhiya lilladhi fatara as-samawati wal ard hanifan wa ma ana minal mushrikin. I make my orientation towards Kaaba. But if there is no Kaaba also, we make namaz, salah. For example, someone, he is in a city at night, he comes, he doesn't know where is the Kaaba. But he make tahari, he make salah, and his salah will be accepted. Even here, we are not in front of the Kaaba itself. We are towards the Kaaba, but not exactly near the Kaaba. The question also, if someone is on the moon, and you will have to make salah, and where is the moon and where is Kaaba? Do you think in the moon he will just go downstairs like this? Never, it's impossible. So this is also a question, logical question, how we will make salah. This means salah, it is a must, right? But if for some reason we can't know where is the Kaaba, our salah will be maqbul, right? So we give them the answer, we make sajda in front of Kaaba, but we don't make sajda for the Kaaba. So there is no shirk, right? So we come again, alhamdulillah, we have never seen Allah, but who is Allah? The question is there. You know when, for example, you don't know someone, your one friend, but you have to go to the airport to take him, to welcome him. Edinburgh, Glasgow, any airport, he's coming from Oman, for example. You are from Oman. So you don't know him at all. Someone from Oman is coming to here, and you are going to the airport to meet him. What you do? You never saw him. He never saw you. What you will do? So you will buy texto or so you will want to see his photo. Photo is the best way. Or he will describe you that he has a white beard like me, like a Father Christmas with white beard and kurta and topi, some explanation, description of the insan, right? So then when you go to the airport, you will look for this one which you are looking for, spectacles, beard, this and then, oh, maybe this is the one. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, same one. Never we have seen him, but even then he gives explanation, how is he? When we say, how is he? Then in our heart, we say, we know the greatness of Allah. So one of the explanations, alhamdulillah, who is Allah? Rabbul Alameen. Allah is Rabb. So when Allah is Rabb, is no marboob. Allah is Khaliq, is not makhluk. Allah is Qawi, he is not da'if. So all the explanation Allah, sifat Allah Ta'ala gives a better explanation of how is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah is Rabb. Alhamdulillah, Rabb. And Rabb of what? Alameen. Not Alam, not one world. Alameen, so many worlds. What are the so many? There is an Alam al-Insan, Alam al-Hayawan, Alam al-Jinn, and so on. So many, in the Bahar, in the ocean, how many there are kind of fishes, in the forest, animals, and what called Jinn, ins, Malaika. So many worlds, all the Rabb is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the tafsir of Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is the first side. Then the second quality of Allah, first he is Rabb, second is Ar-Rahman, he is Rahman. What is Rahman? It means merciful. And what is Rahim also is most merciful. What is the difference between Rahman and Rahim? We say that Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, the mushtaq. Yani the source, the radical is the same. In Ar-Rahman is Re, He, Mim, Raham. Rahim also, Re, He, Mim. I mean, both have the same radical, the roots. The roots are the same. But even then, what is the difference between Rahman and Rahim? The ulama, the mufassirin say Rahman means Allah Ta'ala, He is merciful upon all His creatures in this world, all the human beings. Muslim it be or non-Muslim, the one even he does not believe in any God, even Allah is merciful upon them. How? Allah give each and every human being the first ni'mah, life. Life, one. Allah gives health to each and every one. Allah gives water, oxygen, sun, rain. Allah say, don't say, you're Muslim, you get sun, you get water, and you no Muslim, you don't get. No. Allah gives each and every one. Allah gives health to each and every one. This is Rahman. This is Allah Ta'ala is Rahman. Even someone who say, I don't believe in Allah, I don't believe in any God, he is Ate, even Allah will give him health. The communists, for example, the communists and so many other people who don't believe in any God, even though Allah gives them health. How Rahman Allah Ta'ala is. It's just like, for example, you work in the office or in an enterprise, there is a boss. Okay, there is a boss. Now, you say, boss, I don't think that you are my boss. Do you think he will give you a salary at the month? At the end of the month, you say, dismiss, go. You're out. He will give you the red card, like the referee on the PSG or any play first, red card, carton rouge, you say, carton rouge in French, carton rouge, right? Out. You don't believe that I'm your boss, out. But here, even a Christian insan, he say, Allah, you are not my Allah. Allah said, don't kill him. Allah give him health. Allah give him his food, his salary, everything. There is any boss in the world like this? Tomorrow when you go in your work, you say, no, you are not my boss. He will accept you. He say, come, I kiss you. He gave you one kick, you go out, right or not? But here Allah Ta'ala never kick anyone. This is Rahman. In this world, Allah is Rahman with each and every insan. And Ar-Rahim means Allah Ta'ala will be Rahim then in the Qiyamah only for Muslims. Then there will be difference, separation. All the Muslims, inshallah, go to Jannah and non-Muslim to Jahannam. Then there will be difference between Rahman and Ar-Rahim. Then only there. But here, all get the same Rahmat. The question is why Ar-Rahman has been placed before Ar-Rahim, in the Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Why it is not inverse? Why Allah Ta'ala did not say Ar-Rahim or Rahman, but Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim? What is the answer? You know it. You know it because I just said that Ar-Rahman, Allah Ta'ala is Rahman with all the people, all the insan in this world. Yeah. And Ar-Rahim on the other world. And as this world comes before that next one, so it's logic that Ar-Rahman is placed before Ar-Rahim. Right? So I gave the Tafseer, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Third one, Maliki Yawmiddin. So Malik or Malik, I said, Unzil al-Quran ala sab'a ahruf. The Quran has been revealed in 7 languages. For this Qari Sahab also, I think you are studying Qiraat Sab'a. So the reason of Qiraat Sab'a, there are 7 ways of reading. What duha, what duhi, and all these are right? Like Masri, we say Haji, but in Misri we say Haggi. You can't say Haji. Haggi, ya Haggi. Masri we say ya Haggi. And in Kuwait, I can understand Saudi Arabic. I can say I understand Masri, but Kuwaiti I can't understand. I ask myself, is it Arabic what they are speaking or is it what language? I mean, each one has a different dialect. So, Maliki Yawmiddin means Allah is the owner of Yawmuddin, yani Qiyamah. Or Malik, the king. So, this world, in so many countries, the minister or the prime minister or the president, he thinks that he is a boss. Like, for example, so many Arab countries, I don't want to take the name, they are the dictators. So they think they are mini God. They are mini God. What they do by their force, by their power, they think they are the big rulers in the world, the big powers. But they, Yawmul Qiyamah, Allah Ta'ala will say, Limanil mulkul yawm. Those who are in this world saying that I am the king, I am the president, I am this, I am that, Allah Ta'ala will ask the question, Limanil mulkul yawm. To whom this world is al-yawm, Qiyamah. The answer will be Lillahi al-Wahid al-Qahhar. So Allah Ta'ala, each and every, the one who said before that, like Fir'aun, he was never sick, never headache, never sick at all. He was so powerful, so rich, that he thought that he is Rabb. Ana Rabbukumul A'la. He said it in the Quran, Ana Rabbukumul A'la. I am your Rabb. Al-A'la, not a small God, A'la, the highest one. For this reason, as he said this, Allah Ta'ala sent what kind of prophet? Musa alayhi salam. Not only we want with an asa. This asa, you have this asa. As in Arabic say, Al-Asa liman asa. So Al-Asa liman asa. Because he was asa, Allah Ta'ala sent Musa alayhi salam with an asa just to hit his head. knock him, knock him like Cassius Clay Muhammad Ali, just knock one out and he was was knocked out. So this is Fir'aun. To tell you that insan sometimes when they reach so high level with power, with richness, they thought that I am God. Ana rabbukumul a'la. So all these people in the Yawm al-Qiyamah, Allah Ta'ala will say, Limanil mulkul yawm. Oh, you said that you are Fir'aun, you are the God. This, come, today we make a debate. Come, you say, Allah Ta'ala will say, Limanil mulkul yawm. The answer will be Lillahi al-Wahid al-Qahhar. So Malik Yawmiddin means that he is not only Qiyamah, but today also Allah is a Rabb. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Iyyaka na'budu. You only we make ibadah. For you only Allah we make ibadah. In Arabic language, you know better than me, there is fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul. This is a tartib. The logical tartib is fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul. For example, ضرب Ahmad Yaqub. Or akala Ahmad al-tuffah. This is a tartib. We don't say tuffah akala Yaqub, but you say fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul. But iyyaka na'budu. For iyyaka na'budu, this tartib was na'buduka. Na'buduka is a tartib, there is a fa'il, then the nahnu fa'il, ka is maf'ul bihi. But why it has been changed? Iyyaka na'budu. Then to give a special meaning, takhsis, you call takhsis. For example, na'buduka, we make your ibadah. Na'buduka, we make your ibadah. But iyyaka na'budu, you only we make ibadah. You get the word only because the tartib has been changed. The maf'ul bihi has come before the fa'il. For this, the tafsir says that na'buduka is not the same as iyyaka na'budu. So iyyaka na'budu, the meaning is best, is much more precise, right? Iyyaka na'budu, you only Allah Ta'ala, we make ibadah. Wa iyyaka nasta'in, because
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
So inshallah tomorrow we'll continue. Inshallah.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا